One more time, 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 one more time. Go!
What's up? It's a little cold, toss some cat, that's what we do. Today I'm going to start this one off a little different. You're going to see some things going on where I'm going to have the Logitech Orbit MP. It also has a big pole that it stands on. Versus the Logitech Quick-Cam Fusion. Let's get to it. Hey, what's going on YouTube? DiGiTiLsOuL here. Psh, what's up? Just trying a little something different for you. First off, let's get it started. Let's get that number up here. Alright, so it hasn't changed, but you know what? Don't expect it to, because we're just starting out, and if you haven't just started out, then you're probably already seeing results. But a lot of times when you just start something out, man, you can't expect results right off the jump. Okay, it's going to take your body a minute to get adjusted to the weight loss. Okay, so give it time, never give up on yourself, and keep pushing forward. And I still want you all to get up and move, but I'm going to move on to something different. What I'm doing today is I'm doing Logitech Quick-Cam Fusion versus Logitech Orbit MP, and we'll see how that works. I could do versus JVC hand cam, but we're not going that far. But I'm just showing you guys that there is a difference in video, there is a difference in quality, and there is a price difference. The Orbit MP is about $22 more than the Quick-Cam Fusion. Now, of course, you could set it to follow you around the room, but then it jumps a little bit. I like the sound with the Orbit, but I like the quality with the Fusion. It's just, it's rough to say, so I'm gonna play around. We're gonna do a little bit of this and that with this video. Also, I wanted to touch on today, there is a movie coming out called The Messengers. Okay, if anybody's read my profile, and before I even get into that, welcome new people. Everybody that subscribed to me, I appreciate it. You know, this is DiGiTiLsOuL. I'm going to give you 100% me each and every time. I would advise you to check back through my videos. I've touched on bulimia, rape, humor. You know, I've done a lot of things. So, you know, if you're subscribed to me, I'm thankful. And check out some stuff that I've done before instead of just waiting for everything new. I mean, there's 120 something videos in there for you to sift through. But anyway, as a lot of people know, I'm big on the paranormal, okay? And I just wanted to touch on that because it's something that I've always been into. You know, I used to watch ghost hunters, and I watch different kind of haunting stories that are on TV. Whether ghosts be real or not, whether you're a believer or a doubter, I like it, okay? I like things that get me on the edge of my seat. Remember when the Blair Witch first came out? Yeah, it's all a hoax. Yeah, a lot of people didn't find it scary, but, you know, I mean, these kids were out in the woods and they were lost. That was my biggest thing, you know? And to top it all off, there could have been some Blair Witch out there. There could have been something playing with their minds. I like things that keep me on the edge of my seat. Anyway, there's a movie called The Messengers coming out. If anybody sees this movie, please let me know if it was any good, because I'm sick and tired of wasting my money on movies wondering if they're going to be any good or not. And it's rough, I tell you, because, I mean, through all the Friday the 13th and the Freddy Kruegers and the things like that, yeah, they can throw some things like Hostel at us where they try to go for the gore factor. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, they try to go for the gore factor. I want something that's legitimately scary because it could be real. And I'm not talking like a meteor coming down and hitting the world and scaring us that way, because that's serious scare. I'm talking about some paranormal activity type scaring, you know, and I dig that sort of thing. So if you know a good movie, a good book, a good story, float it my way. Give me a website. Give me something to check out, because you will humor me and tickle me to death, and I'll appreciate it. Also, I wanted to touch on more weight loss. There are pills out there that you can take. I myself am not big on pills, okay? But if you want to try some kind of supplement, that's your call. But mind you, I would not suggest taking any pill and just expecting it to shed the pines off you. Yeah, some people have had situations where that's happened to them, but they also elevate your heart rate, okay? And if you're heavy and you're just sitting on your butt and you're taking something that's going to elevate your heart rate, that could turn into a bad situation, okay? So if you do take something, be careful. chances are you're going to go to your doctor and ask him if it's cool if you do this sort of thing. But he's going to tell you no, because no doctor's going to tell you to take some kind of pill like that that's going to alter your system. But I just want you to stay true to your diets. I want you to stick true to yourself and your exercises and never give up. But now it's time, as I always like to say, to move on! Can turn the gray sky blue. I can make it rain whenever I wanted to. Oh, I can make a ship sail on a single great sea. I don't even know the words, and I love the Temptations, and I should beat myself in the head. But I am not the next American Idol, okay? Are you? Do you think you can do it? Did you go try it for the show? And if you didn't, why not? I'm not a big fan of this show, okay? Because I'm not a big fan of reality TV. But there are some out there that are good. My wife loves this show, okay? She loves American Idol. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I'm not allowed near the television, and it's sad. But I just wanted to say, are you addicted to this show? Is it keeping you away from YouTube for a few hours? You know what I'm saying? How many people like watching these people get out there and sometimes make a fool of themselves? I mean, there's some of these people that just come in there and their parents are with them and they're supporting them, and I understand you should support your child, but when they get in there and they can't sing a lick like I can't, what's wrong with these parents? Be true to your children. Don't let them chase a dream if they're honestly not that great. There are many different things out there in the world that people can do and take a stab in the dark at, man. You know what I'm saying? But if you know, if you know that they're no good, don't set them up for humiliation. Don't set them up to be, to fall, to fail. Because, a child needs to understand truth. And if you're lying to them, you're setting them up for a major, huge heartbreak. And it's sad. And I am looking back and forth because I'm showing you both webcams at one time, just so you can see if there is a difference. And why did I talk like that? No clue. But, again, I wanted to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank all these new subscribers. I want you to make sure that you sift through some of my old stuff, because there's some stuff in there that's worth watching. Don't make me repost it, because I've done that a few times. Because I've got some stuff that's like way down there in the vault that you should watch. I would suggest checking out my rape video. I would suggest checking out my Stop the Violence video. I would suggest taking a stab at poetry video. I've got some things that are worth watching, in my opinion. And some of these videos, just haven't got the views that they should. And that's because I didn't have the subscriber base that I have now. But other than that, man, this is just me touching base. This is me saying thank you to the community for taking part in my Get Up and Move movement. Because it is important to us. And it is important to you. And I'm worried about you guys just as much as I'm worried about myself. Don't make me flex on you. Don't make me. Is it cold? No, I'm just playing. But this is DiGiTiLsOuL. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you subscribing. But you never have to, because I am easy to find. And I'll see you guys when I see you. Alright? Peace.